All right, what's up, everybody? I thought I would give an update since I haven't done any videos here for a hot minute. My bariatric surgery, the gastric bypass, was on June 14th. Today is August 28th, 2021. My pre-surgery weight was 287, right? That was my heaviest weight. And today I'm happy to tell you all that just 2 months later from my bariatric surgery, I'm weighing in at 229 pounds. Yay! I don't even know when was the last time I weighed 220 pounds, but I'm very content with my progress. I think there's no doubt I'll hit 100 pounds gone within my first year. No doubt. I haven't even started working out yet. I found that since surgery, I really struggle to have enough energy. I can get in enough protein. I'm drinking about 64 ounces of protein a day between like my meals and my actual protein powders. But it's really hard to get any more than that. And I'm struggling to get more than 500 calories in a day. So I really am trying to work on upping my calorie intake, and then I'll be upping up my working out. So far I've been doing like planks, stuff to like tighten my core, doing stretches, because my whole body is sore, like my knees, my hips. I've lost a ton of weight in my body, primarily in my boobs and my booty, which shout out to the surgery for that, because that's cool, right? That's the first place I wanted to lose weight. Thanks, bypass. But I'm very happy with my overall dealing with the surgery. Everybody that knows me has been supportive. It's not easy to totally change the way you eat, especially like when my family's used to like some big meals that like have sides and all the fixins. And lately we've been eating very meager food, just like basic proteins. I've started to get in vegetables, which is really nice because that's where the energy comes from. So as I take in more veggies, I'm feeling more like I could work out, but thought I'd stand up and let you guys see what I'm working with, you know. Here I am. Lost a lot of weight since I had my bariatric bypass. So I'm really liking my shoulders. I've got really thin shoulders now. I mean, they say the video adds 10 pounds, so don't get it twisted. I'm still a little slim thick, but I'm working on it. Just started experiencing a little bit of hair loss, so I just took it upon myself to go ahead and cut my long locks off because, oh well, right? It's going to grow back anyways. So drop your comments, hit me up, let me know how you're doing. If you're joining this journey with me, check in. I'm over here at my studio right now at Saucy 503. So, you know, hit me up, check out my website, find me on Instagram. I'm down to meet all my sisters in surgery, brothers in surgery, because there's men that be having this surgery too, you know, and you should never be ashamed. One thing I tell everybody, never be ashamed that you had surgery. This is definitely the hardest, life-changing change I've ever done in my whole life. I've never once made a decision that said, I'll never go back on this. I've never done that until I had this bypass. And there's no going back. This is the way it is. I can't wait until I'm in Wonderland. I got just a little ways to go and I'll be 100, pounds and something. So that's what I can't wait. Now, my problem is that I'm seeing a lot of girls in the blogs. Some of you, if you're veterans with this surgery, hop in and chime in and tell us, but they'll say they get to their goal weight and then they can't stop losing weight. And they'll be like 140 pounds with body dysmorphia talking about I'm fat. Girl, no, I don't even want to be 140 pounds. I mean, maybe we'll see what happens, but like 160, 180, even 200 pounds. Who are you kidding? I'm cool with that. You can already see the jawline. I'm starting to get my dimples back, Guys hold the door open for me when I go into the store. I'll tell you, this guy tried to get my phone number when I was driving down the road. I was like, brother, I'm married, thank you. But thanks for the compliment, though. I always appreciate the boost. But it's crazy how different people will treat you when you're thin. I mean, you got to think it's really, 50 pounds difference that I've lost about. And people just treat me so much different. Like, It's unbelievable. And it's messed up. Those people are grimy. How you gonna treat me nice just because I'm a little bit thin and looking thick? That's not cool. You should treat everybody right. And if anybody gets anything from this message today, I don't care if you are 350 pounds, 400 pounds, 200 pounds, 140 pounds. If you have an ugly soul, it doesn't matter your weight, okay? I know that when I was 287, I was just as pretty as I am now. And I ain't tripping because I'm tall. You know, my weight, it goes distributed pretty well. So even though I'm 229, I'm looking pretty thick these days, you know? So just celebrate the small victories. I've had stalls along the way. I've had instances where like I'm stuck at the same weight at 230. I was stuck at 230 forever. And then one day I was 292. And then for another week straight, I was like 230 again. I was like, oh, you think you're funny, huh, Scale? Man, it's a cold shot when you're really trying to like, you know, every ounce matters. I'm the worst. I weigh myself every day. I've got a notebook on my phone with all my weights from every day that I've had surgery since I've been weighing myself. And they say don't obsess over it, but everybody's their own person. I'm a very analytical person. So I keep track of what I eat, how much exercise I do, how much water I drink, how much protein. I don't use the Berrytastic app because it's just too much for me. I don't got time for all that. I keep track of it on the notes on my phone. But like you can see, like if you, you can't really see. But if you could see my phone, literally this is like a page of weights because every day I literally weigh myself, and that's my morning motivation. I do it first thing in the morning every day because I feel like that's my most truest weight right after I take my morning boo-boo and hit the scale. And man, if I've dropped a pound, if I've dropped a couple of ounces, hallelujah, I am happy. It doesn't matter what my day may bring. Doesn't matter what I might deal with. Baby, we losing weight, okay? And that's what I'm talking about. Because one of these days, I'm going to hop on here and I'm going to show you guys a video of me and I will be on my goal weight. And then I'm going to be getting my mommy makeover. And then it is over, mother luckers. All right? It is over. All right? Because then it's not that I never felt complete, but I want the world to see me for who I feel I am. I've known I was beautiful. I wasn't always fat. I mean, I was always thick, but I mean, there was a time when I was very beautiful and I had a very nice body, and we coming for that body, yaddy, 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 yaddy again, all right? But this time it's going to be even better because a bitch got money, some doctors. I'll be up in all the vlogs, checking out all the booties, all the boobs. I mean, by next summer, that's when I'm getting my plastic surgery. So if you got some plugs, if you got some good doctors, shoot it, all right? Because that's all I care about right now. I don't care about, I mean, there's all kinds of stuff I care about. But for me personally, my personal goal, my personal achievement that I'm going after is I'm trying to I'm trying to look the way I feel, you know, because I feel amazing. I feel beautiful, but I want everybody to see it. I want everybody to see me because I've been invisible for years, you know, like ain't nobody see me. They just downplay me, act like I ain't nobody, just another fat bitch. But you know what? I'm so much more. And I was probably the most fastest fat bitch you ever met. So now that I'm skinny and I got energy, man, I be everywhere. I be doing the most. And it really makes me happy because I get up early. I grind all night. I work 2 jobs. I run a business. I own my own shop. You know, I'm literally living my dreams right now. You know, I mean, to think that just 2 months ago, I was 287 pounds and like I was still doing my thing, but the way I felt inside was like slow and not myself. And, you know, like, the food is like, they say it's like true. Like if you ever dealt with addiction or anything in your life, like that you replace it with something else. Well, I realized that since I got clean, you know, it's been about like, it's crazy. I don't even talk about this, but here we go. It's been about 8.5, 9 years that I've been clean. Right. Since then, that's when I really started packing on the weight because I believe what I changed my addiction for was for food. And I fell in love with food. Ooh, I love food. I don't love it now as much as I used to. Like I used to live for food every day, all day. I was like, man, what am I having for breakfast, lunch, snack, dinner? Where am I going out to eat? Where are we going? Let's check out this restaurant. Like I was a major foodie, right? I had the baller belly to prove it. I still got a little baby baller belly, but it's cute now. It's like a little baby belly, you know? But it's like to think how far I've really come, you know, in that amount of time, and that food doesn't even excite me like it used to, you know, like I got so much more time for other stuff and so much more money. The thing about being fat is it is very expensive lifestyle to keep. Having that beautiful 287-pound body don't come cheap. That was some good food packed in after time after time after time, you know, and it's like, now I've really been investing in myself, in my career, in my business. Like I really am excited for where this is going to go. And I've always been scared to perform. You know, I've always been scared to talk to a crowd and open up. And I've always been an introvert. I've always guarded myself, guarded my feelings and everything because I've been hurt. And I've been hurt just for putting myself out there. You know, everybody has. Like you put yourself out there with anybody, anyone, and you get hurt. And eventually, after a while, you develop defense mechanisms that are going to, you know, keep you back. And that's part of my thing is I've been quiet for too long. I've been sleeping on myself for too long. And my favorite saying is that I'm awake now. I ain't sleeping on myself anymore. And I am awake. Like, I'm really excited for this healthy journey. I got this, I have to show you what I'm eating today. This is this is a shrimp cocktail. I've literally had this for 2 days and I'm still working on it. Okay. It's probably going to go bad before I could finish it. Like I'd have to dedicate my whole weekend to this bad boy now. Like before this would be like 1 week, one meal, and maybe I'd have a taco or two also, you know, like your girl could eat. And I used to love food, but now it's like, man, I just I ate this much between yesterday and today. And I might work on a couple more bites, but I always eat really slowly. I chew up all my food. I do all the advice the doctors tell you to do. And now I just really want to work on my arms and my stomach because I'm getting really excited that I'm going to be slimming down. And like I said, my surgery was June 14th, 2021. And I'm here before you August 28th, 2021. We're going to do one more body view. This shirt is by me. That's right. That's right. Shoot for the stars, you guys. Go for it. I can't wait to stand before you here again. Pretty soon I'm going to be doing another cooking video. I really don't even cook that much anymore. I'll cook like the simplest things, like very basic meals I'm talking about. So I haven't really had a lot of content to show you, but I hope to show you some more, show you a lot from what's going down in the Saucy Lab. And, you know, check me out on Instagram, SAUCEE503. You can also find me on Facebook, Erin Colson. DM me on here. Say what's up. Hit like, subscribe, share. One of these days, who knows, maybe I'll be famous for sharing you guys my story and for the world seeing me for who I am. So dream big, guys, and then make it happen. That's right.